Yo, it's your boy, Do It With Dingleberry here, and we're back at it in the shop. Like I said, we're gonna be getting back to work in the last video, and today we're working on getting the plasma cutter set up. And I quite frankly, I'm just gonna be clear with you guys on this, I don't know what I'm doing. To do have, you know, the computer up and running, and the table itself runs in arrow keys and whatnot, and we have, let me just walk my ass over here. We have the Hypertherm X65, which is good for like 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches of steel, piercing wise. It's pretty good, pretty good plasma cutter. And we have our air compressor here with our air dryer. This was in the last video. I was all like, look at my air dryer, and you guys are like, wow, this is great. So I'm in the process of setting everything up and learning how the software works, which is, to be honest with you guys, like I'm not good at learning software, believe it or not. Actually, I do believe you guys believe that because I'm a fucking moron. I have quite a bit of hardware to read. This is the plasma cutter hardware manual. Back to reading the operation manual. That's right, everybody. I can read. Probably comes across as a shocker to you guys, but yeah, I can read. All right, so the last time we were setting this thing up, we got the forward, backward, left, and right, and the page up and the page down keys working. So this controls up, down, left, right, and yeah, I totally, because I'm a gamer, I tried W, A, S, and D first. Speaking of which, being a gamer, I mean, this keyboard is not gonna cut it. Now that is more like it. Oh yeah, look at this RGB keyboard, baby.
Got a blast.
Okay, so we've just set the 0 for the X and Y axis. Z would be, so X is gonna be forward and backwards, Y is gonna be left to right, and then Z is gonna be up and down. We've just set, as you can see here with the little CAD program, that's where I was drawing earlier. I've got all the cables running to the plasma cutter from the control module, which is in that thing. It's the computer that runs everything. I don't have the plasma cutter turned on just yet. I'm struggling with like the grounding of things, or like learning how to ground stuff, because there's a couple different ways you can do this from what I understand. There is an earth ground way you can do it, which reduces like machine wear and sound and stuff like that. Like apparently they're noisy, go figure. Which is all dictated through this little ground bus here. I don't have the capacity to drill 8 feet down with a copper rod into my ground right now, so I'm not gonna do that because I don't think you, from what I understand, you don't have to. I called ArcLight and they said you don't have to. You can just attach the lead directly to the material you're working on, which is what I'm gonna probably end up doing, just in the meantime, at least to get us going here. So I've got my torch zeroed and homed right here, as you can see, 0, 0, 0. And now it's telling me to drive your torch. Okay, we're gonna drive the torch until it's over our work piece.
Here we go.
Which is this little thing right here, till about 1/4 inch it says. Okay, that's about 1/4. This is just a random piece of 1/4 inch thick steel that I have laying around. I figured that would be a good test fit for first cut. Now we're gonna hit the Home Z button, and it should automatically touch the height that we need to have. So, okay, it touched, and now we're gonna zero it. Boom, it's zeroed. The RGB keyboard really helps, by the way. It is increasing performance spectacularly. Hey, you know what's really important? Continuity, but it's a different day, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, we are about to run a dry test. This is a sample part that is provided with the programming, which is a test cut that they normally do, and I've got the material positioned where I think it should go. I've got everything homed the way it's supposed to go. Move the fuck out of my way. So I've got everything where it's supposed to go, and now all we have to do is hit resume, and it should do a dry test run. I don't have the torch enabled, so it's just like I said, a dry run. On the screen, look at it. It's doing it on the screen. All right, so that was a dry run. I'm still learning the programming here, so fucking hold on with me. But I think the problem is that this part right here, I can't just run it yet because this part was designed for, in the G coding, it was designed for like an 1/8 of an inch thick material, maybe? At least that's how thick it was when it showed up. So I think I need to change what settings it runs, and I think I have to do that in the G-code. I don't think I can do it in the plasma cutting program. I mean, there is preset for amps and volts and stuff like that, but I don't know. So I'm gonna do some research on the G-coding thing, because it's using Command CNC is what's using. Yeah, so we're using, I'm sorry, it's using SheetCam. But I also know that there's Inkscape on here, and I do have some experience with Inkscape. This is all of our torch settings right here. It looks like we're looking for 45 amp, I believe, 1/4 inch thick steel. Send to DTHC. Okay, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay, Humder Z, gonna 0 it then. So we should do the live view. Okay. I think we can turn our air compressor on and get it running through the air dryer. I haven't turned it on today, I should have. It's a little bit louder than I thought. I mean, like, it's not fucking quiet, you know? It's not fucking ooh la la quiet, let's have a conversation about it. But it's reasonable. I'm not yelling, I'm talking loudly. And I realistically don't know how the audio is gonna sound until I load it back later. Audio might sound fucking awesome, but it is a GoPro, so it's probably gonna sound like absolute butt fuck. Cutter on. Yas! Yas, queen, yas! All right, I think I have that in the right setting. We'll find out. And now we gotta let air into the lines, which is very slowly via this thing. Oh, that's perfect amount of PSI. Okay, I think we're ready to test our first cut. And I'm not really sure that I was ready for this moment, but we're gonna try. I just need my my welding helmet so I can make sure I don't lose my eyes. Where's my welding cart? Woman, where is my welding cart? Oh my God, great. Okay, okay. I'm not nervous, you're nervous. I'm super fucking nervous. I've spent all night reading. All right, so we're gonna enable the torch. And we got air. I think we just hit start, so we're gonna hit run. It's gonna give me a little warning. It's gonna okay. And then we're gonna hit resume, and I'm just gonna let it fucking do its thing. Here we go. Oh my God, it's working! Feed rate might be a little high. I don't think it's cutting all the way through. It is a little high. All right. Okay, all right. That was fucking cool though, wasn't it? Holy fucking good cut. It almost blew through, where our feed rate, I believe, is a little high. Maybe I didn't do a good job. I think that's only 1/4 of an inch thick. Now I want to double check. Maybe I had the wrong settings. I had it set to 45 amps, maybe it needs to be 65 amps. It is a 65 amp cutter. So I don't know. We're gonna enable the torch though. Enable the torch, run. Okay, this is it, boys. I can feel it. Okay, a little bit better, maybe? I don't fucking know. Okay, the sparks are hitting me. They're, yep. Sparks are definitely hitting me. This is a good circle. Uh-oh. That's not good. Not sure what happened. Go and disable that torch. Well, in the good words of True Grit, that didn't pan out. Yes. Okay, I finally got the G-code to load it properly, so now we have, man, this GoPro is really awesome at picking up screens. I'm literally 1.5 inches from the screen, but we finally have our presets, 127 volts, 65 amps. That's the correct for this, so that's fantastic. So we're gonna hit okay. So now all we have to do is hit resume, and it should probably cut the part out this time. Yeah! I forgot to stop the torch. Fuck. Forgot to disable, stop. Now we're gonna enable the torch this time, Dan. 127 volts, 65 amps. Run. Yes. Resume. Right, here we go. That's what we're looking for, baby. Fuck yeah, dude. I just realized that my visor hadn't been working. Oh my God, look how clean those cuts are. Holy fuck, we have cuts, Holy shit, dicks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, brother. Oh my goodness, brother. Oh, that's so fucking neato burrito! Oh my God. All right, now before we get any further, you guys are probably wondering like, all right, what is it? You're not wearing a respirator. This is probably dangerous and cancer causing, all that, right? 100%, you are accurate. This is very bad for your lungs. Do not breathe this shit long term. I am going to be filling this whole table with water. It is a water table. And that will ensure that it catches it, like, I think it's like 98% of the bad shit. And then I'm hopefully, after I start making some money, I'm gonna put some fans in here so it can suck out all the fumes. I just gotta start the business, but I made my first cuts today, bro. What the fuck? I can't stop here. I have to make my own custom part, and I think you guys know what I need to make. Man, I had a pair of goggles somewhere that would protect my eyes. There they are. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, that is too good. Bro, that is too good. Now that is pure class right there, bro. Look how cool that is. Holy shit. And it did cut like a perfect little dick hole right out of that piece of metal. Oh, dude, this is beyond so cool. This is so much cooler than I thought it was gonna be, man. The cuts are pretty good. I should have done something with the lead in, and that's just gonna take some time to learn the programming. But like, look at this, dude. This is a perfectly cut dick out of 1/4 inch thick steel, and you know you got to clean up the slag that's a little bit back here. But like, just a quick filing or like a quick plasma or a quick like sanding, this thing would look like a brand freaking new dick. Man, this is so. That is so cool. Now would be a bad time to tell you that I spent $30,000 on a cutting machine just to cut out dicks. Like super high quality dicks. Gotta get some fresh air back here. All right, so I think that's where I'm gonna end this video because, like I said, I can still only be on my feet for so many hours a day before it's starting to get like fucking, before I'm done, and I'm done. I need to get home. But I officially know how to create parts, cut them out, and I know how to use the software a little bit. Now, the cool thing is that I get to go home and learn how to use things like QCAD and SheetCam on my home computer, and that way I can just bring them to the shop here, import them into the programs here, and lickety-split cutting, and that'd be that. So, close this. That's it, man. We just got our first cuts in. I hope you guys are excited about this. This probably doesn't feel nearly as exciting to you guys as it does for me, but this is a huge chapter in my life. I'm getting ready to start Perfect Plasma Incorporated, get that shit up and running for you guys. Hopefully have some cool stuff cut for you guys before Christmas. That's what I'm really hoping for, is that I can get some like smaller cut items, some small stuff done for you guys soon. I'll let you guys know when I start taking orders. In the meantime, feel free to follow PPI. Links are in the description for the business. I'm trying to get that shit up and started. So let's make the end of 2021 a really good end. But I'm gonna go get off my foot. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. I appreciate all love and support. And as always, Yeah, all right.